I'm a believer, sometimes I believe the lies of the deceiver. The lies of seeds, when they sprout, they lead to seasons of spiritual amnesia. Deep-seated self-doubt, it creeps in my conscience, feeds my fear. It keeps me up at night conquered by critical thoughts. My mind is prone to conjure when it wanders, watching my failures. Playback on repeat. I try to change the chain of events, but can't rewind to find the delete. Button to push, I'm on the edge. It's like the world is about to end. I'm in the middle of Armageddon, with no arms, no weapons, no armor for protection. It's the testing of my faith, and I know the answer, but instead I'm just guessing. Like I forgot that God was my father, and I was set apart for his own possession. His word is my armor and my protection against the enemy's deception. But still I question, how can I receive such an incredible blessing when I feel like I'm less than? Because I went through a divorce and a second-rate Christian. I know that's a lie, so I won't listen. Through Christ I'm forgiven, I'm being formed into his image. According to God, I was called from the darkness into his marvelous light. He is near to the brokenhearted and faithful to finish what he started.
Struggle to identify most of my misplaced anger and rage, dealing with the whole of emotional consequences based on the way I was raised, appealing for affection and affirmation, adjusted performance to get attention and gain some sort of acceptance, but found I was always rejected and pushed away. Deep scars, feelings of not belonging, caused tall emotional walls, and any attempt to recover from the loss of my confidence was incredibly small. The residual effects of abandonment had me observing my character flaws and viewing them all as insufficiently capable of relating or growing with God. I believe these lies to be true for me. My experience was the proof for me, up to the point where I could sense Christ's relentless love and complete pursuit of me, and spoke to me, offering me hope and life through his word, showing me his beauty, changing my perception and giving me perspective of the way that God truly viewed me. A man who was prized and pardoned and chosen before the world's foundation, his own possession, his royal priesthood. I'm part of his holy nation. I'm his friend, I'm valued and completely cared for, enough for Christ to purchase. According to God, I'm an adopted child with intimate access, created with purpose.
All right, who do you think you are? So that's the classic Fallen World Films theme song there. All right, just making sure that I'm live, and I am. So listen, guys, this is not going to be a normal show like I tend to do here on Fallen World Films. Instead, this is what's happening. So I just happen to have the house not fully to myself right now, but Amber is gone with Willow, and we're having our Thanksgiving weekend. You know, I'm off of work, and my kids are in bed. Now, this is my brother's guitar. I had to borrow it recently because I was supposed to play music at a wedding. And for those of you who are subscribers who, you know, keep up with the channel, you know that as a musician, that I'm a musician, you know, but I don't play very often anymore. And this is something I kind of complain about a lot. And my personal guitar is so warped and out of tune that I can't even use it anymore. So I had to borrow my brother's. And anyways, I really need to return this thing to him, and I'm going to really soon. And I was thinking about that today, and I was like, you know what? Before I return it, I'm going to pull it out and just play it one more time. So I called this stream Giving Thanks, so that I can give thanks to God for the many blessings I have in my life. And there's no better way I know how to do that than through song. I see that Steve Stevenson is here. Thanks for being here, buddy. Glad to see you, man. And so, yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I have this other, let's see if I can pull this up. Can you guys still see me? Yep, you can. I just want to play you guys some songs. Again, I'm not going to be breaking any forbidden information tonight. This is not going to be a very long live stream. I just wanted to play my guitar anyways, and I thought I'd go live. And if any of you guys want to listen along, then you're welcome to do that. I want to give thanks because, you guys, I'm just so blessed. And I don't want to sound cliche about it, But I was thinking over this weekend, just going to a gas station, just picking up a coffee, actually, like a Starbucks cold coffee. And I didn't have any cash, so I had to use my card. And I just had this thought that went across my mind when I was swiping my card, how I knew for sure that I have enough money to pay for this coffee. But I was reminded of all the time in life when I used to have to like buy stuff and kind of cross my fingers behind my back that the card would even clear, because I was living on such a low budget, paycheck to paycheck. And when I got married, well, I got saved first. I got married. God started changing my life around. And I'm in a place now where I'm not by any means a wealthy man, but I'm responsible, taking care of business. And it's been a long time since I've had to worry about wondering if my card is going to clear when I'm just buying something at a gas station. But I took a moment, the other day to appreciate how far I've come and how much I've been blessed. And so that was just one thing, and then going through our Thanksgiving Day yesterday, and that just sort of being out there, thankfulness and gratitude. And man, you guys, if you could have known me before, there's just no doubt that God has supernaturally changed my life. And I'm just living this different life now. And it's just such a blessing. And I'm just the most blessed, happy guy I know. And so anyways, I'm just going to sing these songs to worship God. And you guys can just listen along and sing along. And I'll talk to you guys as long as I'm on here before I decide to end it. So, and I'm doing everything in the key of G because I don't know how to actually play any of these songs. But there's songs that sometimes we do at my church that I like the lyrics of. And I can, as a musician, I can figure out how to play pretty much anything. But for any musicians out there, I'm probably not doing any of these right. I'm just doing everything in the key of G because that's good for my voice and my vocal range. And that's just how it's going to go. Should nothing of our efforts stand, no legacy survive, unless the Lord doth raise the house in vain, its builders strive. To you who boast tomorrow's gain, tell me what is your life? A mist it vanishes at dawn. All glory be to Christ. All glory be to Christ our King. All glory be to Christ. His rule and reign will ever sing. All glory be to Christ. All right. His will be done, his kingdom come on earth as is above, who is himself our daily bread. Praise him, the Lord of love. Let living water satisfy the thirsty without price. Come eat of him, our living bread. All glory be to Christ. All glory be to Christ, our King. All glory be to Christ. His rule and reign will ever sing. All glory be to Christ. When on that day the great I am, the faithful and the true, The Lamb who was for sinners slain is making all things new. Behold, our God shall live with us and be our steadfast light, and we shall ever his people be. All glory be to Christ. All glory be to Christ our King. All glory be to Christ. Yes, rule and reign will ever sing. All glory be to Christ. All right, so that kind of worked here in the key of G. How about this one? all in the key of G. So this would be like, deep in and out, bound, ba da 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 da. All right, so it'd be like, how deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that he should give his only Son to make a wretch his treasure. How great the pain of searing love. The Father turns his face away, as wounds which mar the chosen one bring many sons to glory. How about those words, you guys, right? Okay. Behold the man upon the cross, my sin upon his shoulders. Ashamed, I hear my mocking voice call out among the scoffers. It was my sin that held him there, until it was accomplished. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished. You know, you guys, I didn't practice this or nothing. I don't know these songs, so I can't do little like solos and in between stuff. But it's all about the words here, and this is my favorite part here. I will not boast in anything, no gifts, no power, no wisdom, but I will boast in Jesus Christ, his death and resurrection. What should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart: his wounds have paid my ransom. So there's one thing. Another thing I'm really thankful for, that the wounds of Jesus Christ have paid my ransom. All right, let's see what we got going on here. He who has been forgiven much loves much. Amen. Hey, Rob, thanks for being here. Got to go, but I'll be back, says Leviathan. Hey, Leviathan, I got a son named Levi. We always say he was named after Leviathan. Steve Stevenson, I got to see you over Thanksgiving. God bless you, man. Glad you're here. You guys, I'm not here to show off my singing skills because they're pretty darn rusty after all these years of not picking up the guitar. But I am here to share these wonderful, wonderful messages and lyrics with you guys. So yeah, I got some more songs here I want to sing for you. Whoever's listening to this, maybe somewhere along the line, some guy will just click on this video and one of these songs will really touch him. In the meantime, I got nothing better to do than to hang out with you guys for a little bit. Let's tune this up. And I gotta say, this guitar is pretty beat up too. So the fact that this is in better shape than my committed guitar is a sad statement about my regular guitar. And you know, I got some subscribers that followed me over here once I got saved. This channel used to be the channel for my old music stuff. It was called Casper the Fake. I've been in a number of different bands, but this very channel, Fallen World Films, I changed the Casper the Fake channel into the Fallen World Films years and years ago. And some of the people that used to, follow and be a fan of my music followed me over to Fallen World Films. I don't know if anybody accepted the Lord in the process, but definitely they've been supportive and they've been there. And I assume they've learned at least a thing or two. And so that's really cool. And but yeah, so it's been forever since I picked this up. So maybe one of my old subscribers that used to listen to me play music on YouTube back in the day is watching this right now. And if so, well, here you go. It's been a long time, I guess. Just got a few more I want to do. So again, in the key of G, giving thanks to God for the many blessings in my life. I'm sure you guys have plenty of things to be thankful for too. So you can, sing this along. You probably know this song, "Be Thou My Vision." If you know it, sing along in your heart. Give thanks. Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, thy presence my life. Okay, the guitar is kind of screwy on this one. I don't know how to. Let's switch it up a little bit here. Be thou my wisdom and thou my true word. I ever with thee and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father and I thy true Son. Thou in me dwelling and I with thee one. Maybe a little practice wouldn't have hurt. But again, this is totally impromptu, you guys. Doesn't matter. It's for God. This is for Jesus. Riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. Thou my inheritance, now and always. Thou and thou only, first in my heart. High King of heaven, my treasure thou art. High King of heaven, my victor. Oh, I think it's supposed to go to the next. All right, I think that I just cut off the next chorus here because it's like, High King of Heaven, my victory won. Whatever, you guys. This is Fallen World Films. They're used to the technical difficulties. So do I still got anybody on here? Let's switch over to this screen. And I still do. Still got some people here. I'm glad to be here. Thanks. All right, so you guys, I'm getting close to ending it here because I am actually in the middle of working on a project, probably the biggest project in the history of this channel. And I don't want to tell you guys about it yet, But depending on how you look at it, you could say that Fallen World Films has maybe finally caught its big break. But you know, you could also say that maybe I've gotten my biggest opportunity to spread the word yet. However you want to look at it, big things are happening behind the scenes at this channel, and I got to get back to work here in a minute. But I did want to pop on here because I was looking at the guitar and I wanted to sing some songs for you guys. So I'm actually about to get out of here, but I figure maybe I'll give you one more of my own, or of my original songs, because I know sometimes when I do that, you guys say how much you love it and all that kind of stuff. So how about a quick oh, and Amber just got home with Willow. So take this quick break and I'll sing you one song. All right?
He humiliated me intentionally. And an attendant from the restroom asked to see my ID. They didn't ask anybody else. And when I asked why, they said it's because I have to have female on my ID in order to access the restroom. That's wrong, but you know, first of all, and second of all, I'm not going to show my ID to use the restroom. Went back inside, went straight to him. He said, I still don't, think that you're allowed to use the restroom. I gave him one more chance. I said that I work for the Human Rights Campaign. I need you to make a course correction right now because this is about to get very bad.
All right, you guys. Well, Amber and Willow just got home while that was happening. Amber, go ahead and come say hi to these guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Not too many people are here. Probably some people were like, "Oh, he's just singing hymns." But
hey guys, we just went shopping.
Have you guys noticed how my Fallen World Films hoodie is falling apart? You know, back in the day, I made all these shirts and I used to promote them on the channel, like that you could buy merch from Fallen World Films. But the company that we went through, they just suck, to be honest. And everything's falling apart. And at that point, because I was so excited and I got all of this merch for myself and for Amber,
My Take Back the Power shirt is still...
The t-shirts fared a little better.
Yeah, the t-shirts did.
Yeah, the t-shirts did better. But anyways, you guys.
Oh, Steve's here.
Yeah, for anyone that's wondered why you never see anything about the clothing anymore, it's just because when I realized that the quality was so bad, I felt guilty to try to sell it to you guys. Maybe in the future we'll do merch again. It still is available. If you want to go to like teespring.com, or I think it's just spring.com, and search for Fallen World Films, you can find some stuff. But I got to find a better way to get higher quality merch for you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was just playing him a few hymns. It was just like a spontaneous deal.
Yeah, and you wanted to do an original?
Well, it's not so much that I wanted to, but that once I was like kind of floundering, and there's a few songs that I chose.
Which one?
Right. So I did tell him I would do one original. I don't have to. but
You want to say
I
hi?
didn't say that. Don't want your airtime. And for a second I was thinking about doing the old song I wrote, InfoWars, but then I wasn't able to remember how to do it during the break.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while since I really played. So here's Willow, you guys. So I'll just do I don't know, post-traumatic stress disorder.
Right,
Here's a song about people being over medicated and being and when the true solution might be getting your act together or maybe getting saved. And this is a song about the secular approach to dealing with spiritual issues and why it's such a problem in my personal experience with it. You and I, in this notion that it's do or die, things just didn't go as planned. Then things got so out of hand that it hurt my reputation. But you and I had this system that's been true and tried. I go wayward on my friends, they forgive me once again. Then I ignore their phone calls. My doctor said to tell her everything. I told her I've already explained this all to the nurse. She found a murmur in my chest. She found a problem in my head called post-traumatic stress disorder. All the kids are back up suddenly. Well, you and I got to talking about our views online, conversations that we've had. I'm so glad I have a dad, and these man-to-man discussions. He said the problem isn't in your head. He said the problem's in your soul, and it's under God's control. And doctors can't prescribe protection. Da 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 da. Can you accept that you might never know? There's more to everyone than what we are willing to show. We all got demons in our hearts. One day we'll all be diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Modern medicine and therapy. But what's the measure of a man? Everybody's on a plane. Everyone's got some disease. But post-traumatic stress disorder. Yes, pre-apocalyptic tyranny. Oh, what's the wonder in our guilt if we're taking happy pills in the lap of luxury? But what's the wonder in anything? All right, hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving, and I love you. Now my family's back, and it's time for me to stop. Good night. Oh.